Hey everybody, it's Daniel Pendley, and I want to talk to you about the power of the dream. I want to give you some foundation of where the book come from. You know, years ago, I had this mentor, and his name was Andy Griffin, all right? And Andy and I would spend hours and hours together talking about, manifestation, the power of intention, all these things that we bring things to us. Be, do, have, all these beautiful things. Well, Andy had this beautiful message of many religions, one spirit of God, God is love, love each other, oxygen and air and all these beautiful things. Well, Andy put all this in my head for many, many years and shared beautiful stories with me. Just as we was writing this book that is now The Power of the Dream, which just came out, we were writing it 10 years ago together. And Andy told me at that time, he said, Daniel, he called me Daniel, he said, Daniel, everything that you have, the why and the how, must get out there, and it will be out there. Don't worry about how it's going to happen, just know your why. And my why is big right now. I want to teach kids right now where they still have an open heart and people who are willing to open their heart to live their power of their dreams. Funny thing is, on December 18th, 1999, I got the call where Andy had a code blue, and he actually passed away. And at that time, man, my heart just went out. Andy was somebody that was so good, so charismatic, and this guy was a minister to the mob. He had lived a life. He had been on Ralph Edwards' This Is Your Life. This guy lived a life. He had more degrees than a thermometer, and he knew that he didn't know, and that was okay. He just surrendered his life. Now the funny thing is, last night I talked to his son, Andy Jr. Now Andy's 62 years old now, and Andy told me that it was amazing that I called at this time in his life. Things that were going on, and I don't believe in coincidences. I believe that there are certain occurrences and everything happens for a reason. A funny thing is, on March 17th, St. Patty's Day, we decided after Andy passed away on December 18th to go ahead and take him out to Catalina and take his ashes and take him over and just really, go ahead and just let him free, right? Well, it's funny that this happened. When it happened, we went out on the boat, took the whole family, and it turned out to be St. Patty's Day. And went out, and actually when I opened the jar, right, and I turned the jar and I let him out into the ocean, a beautiful, bright green stripe came out, and it was absolutely gorgeous. I mean, you've never seen anything like this before. This stripe was just like something like miracle. And it was like, wow, this is Andy's spirit. Everybody on the boat saw it. It was beautiful. Dolphins were jumping up and down. And I'm like, wow, what is this? Why is this? Well, almost 6 months later, right before I went on stage, I opened up a box, right? And I was looking back through some things, going through some notes, and I opened up a letter that Andy had wrote. And what he said in the letter was, he said, Daniel, you and I are going to make an ass-kicking difference in this world. And when I opened up the letter, it said, let's make St. Patty's Day our special day. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I don't know how he knew, but he knew somehow. And there are no accidents in your life. Just start being aware. Start tuning in to what's going on in your life. There's so many opportunities for you, but yet you just pass them right by. We just numb out on the opportunity. People, have an unshakable belief in yourself. Have the confidence that you are awesome. You're an amazing human being. You are made in perfection. Please take that opportunity. Be thankful. Be grateful for everything you have. Everything from the air you breathe to what you have. Start thinking about what you do have, not what you don't have, because you have everything you need to make an amazing difference in this world. Please think about it. We're counting on you. Live the power of your dream. Thank you.